Anyway, what's up, everybody? The mic on 1 second. Fuel us for a minute. Almost feel like a fuel us for your head. I need a moment right quick. And I did promise that I was gonna give you another one of these in December, but it's really moving fast. But let me just talk about one thing that I haven't addressed: how people act brand new slash fake, and you know they going through something, but they just don't want to tell you. Maybe they're too scared to tell you that. Well, I'm getting abused, but they just want to play it off as I'm having a good day. Meanwhile, they going out their way trying to pull out their machete or anything they got, and then either killing themselves or trying to kill somebody, having them dramatic breakdowns, at least. Like you would really expect these devils in a crazy house or something. They really do need help, but when you give them help, they refuse it and then try to make an excuse to be in that same situation and don't want to change it. But you choose to be in that predicament. Like fat people, for example, want to lose weight but then still eat fattening foods, and they don't want to get rid of that. They just don't want to admit they have an eating addiction. We tell them that you need to like slow down and stop all this. Like go on a diet, dude. Like you tell them that, but guess what they're gonna end up saying? Like, well, if you so insecure about my weight, then why don't you worry about yourself? And then make a whole big old excuse just to eat more foods until they end up killing themselves in the next 10 years. And it's like you do your job to try to help people, but you're not judging them. You're doing it in a righteous way, but they just find it as you just judging them on purpose just to make them feel uncomfortable. Like people gonna really say the exact same thing, dude. Like it's not being mean. You find it as being mean, either me too, cause I kind of sometimes don't like everybody is weak. Like they can't handle being told the truth. Like you know people who got a good paying job don't want to mention that they had a struggle job before they even came up and got a whole good paying job. Like they only give you half of the truth of how they've been through, but never want to give you the whole story of what they really went through. Because what's only important to them is just money now. It's just the world. They just want to feel happy by thinking that if they smoke weed, just to build a relationship with their own children, for them to be happy instead of just taking a few walks or just getting some exercise. And that's how most people go to the gym, because either they're going with a relationship problem, or if they getting mad at their family, they take it out. They take all their frustration out on the gym by just punching the punching bag, or just lifting weights, or just getting all that exercise in, so they don't freaking lash out and then end up destroying their whole all their property that they just spent hard working money on, so they don't take it out on their children, their family members, their kids, or anything. And that's kind of me, for an example. I just walk away from stuff sometimes because I know that it's the exact same stuff, and it just gets old. It's like we're growing out of this stage of just getting mad at certain things that don't need to be brought up, man. We're growing up. That's part of growing up. But some of y'all just believe me, because you can't get you can't win a battle with a female that's fighting, because you're gonna lose. The female is the basic of chaos. It's the truth, because all they do is just want things their way, but when they can't get it their way, they gotta argue about it and just get mad. It's just a spirit, dude. It's a spirit, because if it doesn't make sense, it just means it's a spirit. They just come off the wrong way. They gotta have to either sit down or just relax or something, or just whatever you do, because I don't care what you do. Not my business. But for fake people, it's just all fake smiles and then just happy, and I'm this person that just want to care about me and nobody else. It's like I'm gonna get my stuff together and make sure you be struggling, so I don't have to deal with your problems. I don't even care about that. I make twice as hard money as you. I make this. Like I got this going on for my life. They don't want to say anything about what they've been through. It's like what they got now, but where they was before they even got there. That's what I'm saying, man. They don't want to talk about that because they know it's gonna be a lot of shit ton of history that they done failed, just gave up and just said, I can't do this no more, man. Like they just gave up on themselves until Satan touched their minds and said, "Hey, you can make $1 million by doing this." See, they just want to eat. They want to take a shortcut out of this, but don't want to face the consequences like everybody else. For truth to be told, or apologize. Why does a man gotta apologize for somebody they don't want to? They don't. That's not right for a man to apologize to somebody that's not doing it for themselves, because they'll never learn from their mistakes. They'll keep doing all types of messed up stuff to people or to any individual they run across or anybody. Like the error of their ways, just saying that I don't want to change. I just want to stay the exact same person that I was. Like they'll make an excuse to say, just give me some minutes. I'll change this. I'll change that. But still get trapped in that mindset of where they was. And not want to get rid of it, man. And we try to do our job so hard to just give them this book that's going to really shock them. And it's the Bible, of course. And it's going to talk about their transgressions of their ways. You get what I'm saying? That's how fake people who have brand new, they only do it because, well, I already told you why they do it. Because technology, it's a new system now. When technology back in the day wasn't really going on, like we didn't know nothing about the generation of technology because we didn't use it back then. We figured out what it was just us. See, this is what I'm saying. I'm sorry that I'm stuttering because I'm really trying so hard to get this stuff out without having to end this video, because I'm trying to work real hard and put a lot of edits against this so y'all can understand the message where I'm coming from. And you want to know something? I'm getting better at this, and I'm glad I didn't give up on this vid. So, when technology really did hit rock bottom for us, we didn't use it, actually. We just went outside and played and figured out what nature was. But you can't ask people what nature is now because they're too busy shutting the house white, what the government is doing now. While they're building distractions, they're over here building more houses. Like, they're just destroying the land while we're just distracted by what's on the news. We could be just focusing on what's going on in the world now when they building all these 5G towers and more houses and more buildings, just killing all the population of the animals. Because the animals in Florida, man, you see a lot of fish piled up. A lot of it. But what do people do in Florida? They don't care. And Florida is like the most wickedest place ever you want to live in, because if anybody drowns in the water, you expect them to call the police to get that man drowning out of the water? No. They don't care. They're going to record you, laugh at you, and then get away with it. They just going to mind their business while somebody's over there drowning. They're going to mind their business while somebody's struggling. If an old lady was just standing up and her back was hurting, you ain't even going to expect that man to get up out his seat. No, he going to be on his phone. That's what I said. It's technology. They're more distracted by technology than stuff around them. And that's how car accidents occur. Nobody don't think about it. You can't even walk without your phone. You can't walk and text at the same time. Like, that's for me, and I hope I don't be that way, because I don't want to. I don't want to get hit by a car. Because when they start injecting you with the computer's some process for you to survive in this world, you can tell that we're in the end times. But anyway, peace out. I'm done. I'll see you guys in the next video when I decide to upload. Dang, it was pretty long too. I didn't mean to make it 10 minutes.